I was raised on the farm and grew up on the farm. So fortunately, as a result of that, I grew up knowing that work was a thing that you had to do in order to make a living.
My husband dreamed of this place and he just loved it. He passed away December 2012, but I can feel his presence here all the time.
Although this is a small farm, it has a tremendous impact on the community.
Mr. SPRUILL was a great champion of soil conservation, and that tradition continues on today.
This dream, this vision that the SPRUILL family had, many of people bought into that.
It's a 108-acre farm, but we do many things. My husband was a person, he labored in the fields, but he was a labor of love to plant those peas or beans, and that's how we're raising the children, like we're raising those plants from those seeds.
As the manager of the farm, I am most proud of the quality of the produce that we provide. We do a southern-style vegetable farming. We do lima beans, we also do string beans, some collards, we do okra. The healthy soil on the farm is what actually contributes to the quality and the taste of the produce that we provide. We spend time taking nutrient management classes to make sure anything that we apply to the soil is done correctly. If you really take care of the soil, you create a strong vegetable that has its own defenses against pests. And that again helps in controlling pests and the amount of pesticides that you use. It provides qualitative farm but doesn't do any damage to the critical areas which are around the farm.
This property sits right on Tracy's Creek. It's actually waterfront property here. And that creek is within a mile that spills out into the Chesapeake Bay. There was erosion issues that he had initially, and we were able to help him with putting in diversion terraces, waterways, so that everything off the cropland area goes through the waterway, through the wetland, to help with air quality and water quality. He also experimented from time to time with cover crops.
They groom the waterways and diversions so they're not overgrown, there's no woody vegetation in there. They keep the grass height at a proper height, and we learn from them because we're looking at their operation and they are learning from us. And it's a unique farm in that way. Besides being a full working farm, there's an educational component to this farm, an outreach component as well. Their mission is not only to grow vegetables, but to educate young adults and children that maybe have not experienced a farm setting before.
We've always welcomed the children to come here to educate them. And I remember a child saying, when I pulled off the ear corn and I pulled it apart, let him see the silk, and he says, "Wow, the corn is coming from that." He says, "I always thought the corn came out of a can." And you could have seen that child clenching that corn like it was a best friend.
These vegetables, normally we have two stands that we go to. Those allow people in certain economic situations to have fresh vegetables. There are other folks that are out here that don't have quite the economic advantage. We partner with Bread for the City, and these folks provide those same quality vegetables to people who otherwise wouldn't be able to get them.
The farm has an impact on students, young adults, and also other farmers who participate in the field days. It truly is a community effort.
This farm needed a lot of conservation when he purchased this property, a lot. It took 20-something years of working with him. And to have the opportunity is one of those high points of our careers.
Nothing comes easy. And so the education is in me too, that I want to make his legacy to continue.
There are certain benefits from it. Groups of kids I'm able to bring down and show them wildlife preservation, and also they're able to see birds coming down, flying.